Hi, Sagittarius. This is Kathy. Welcome to my channel, Kathy Mamolen, Psychic Medium. Welcome to a singles prediction for April, May, June 2026. Today, I'm going to ask my spirit guides what's next in love, what's coming in, what's going on around you. Please use this reading to help you to manifest a love that you are worthy and deserving of, or to confirm a love that's come into your life. I do have some initials, I have some charms, and lots of love messages. So let's get started. Welcome back, everybody. Welcome to anybody that's newly guided here. Spirit, I call upon you for some loving messages. What is it that you need us to know? What is it that you want us to hear at this time? Let's see what they have. I have a peacock. Pride, beauty, self-confidence. I don't know anybody who sees a peacock and they spread their feathers and you're like, oh my God, it's crazy. I do feel a strong divine masculine energy coming in, that it's just with that peacock energy kind of strutting their stuff and showing their stuff, maybe they're trying to impress you, a little bit of that. I have a snake. Okay. Renewal, temptation, healing. Is it somebody trying to come back into your energy? And wow, little bit of the new boyfriend, new ex-boyfriend kind of butting heads at some point. Not necessarily fighting, but there's friction there. It could be maybe you have a child with somebody from the past and the new person is kind of like, this person's kind of, causing trouble, or there's some friction, some kind of friction, but not for all of you, of course. But all right, let's keep going. I have a window. I want to look at things through a fresh perspective. Let's do it this way. Maybe this new energy, this peacock, is very self-confident. And that snake can do whatever they want. They can sleaze around somewhere else. And this person says, you know what, let's just focus on us. Let's just focus on what's right in front of us. Let's focus on what we have to do, our life together, something like that. So I don't care what anybody else is doing or saying or their behavior or what they did in the past. So maybe this person brings to the table an opportunity to really break from that past. And even if you do have to raise a child, continue to raise a child with somebody, sometimes it's really difficult with, shared parenthood. But I do feel like this new peacock energy, I'm going to say, is by your side. Okay. This person gets it. This person is, it's a provide and protect energy. So definitely a divine masculine energy. So I'm going to go with that for this reading, Sagittarius. I have a Two of Pentacles. I have a World. I have a Page of Pentacles. And I have a Ten of Swords. Yeah, I'm going to say this person is really showing you that it's your choice to move on. It's your choice to not let this person keep getting under your skin. It's your choice to focus on what's ahead of you. Okay. So I think this person's really, really good at let it go. Okay. It's not worth, the fight. Just let it go for today. It's always going to be something. Okay. So it's a situation where it's never going to be, peaceful in some way. And there's always going to be something. But I think this new person's energy is very, very good at helping manage the situation. That's good. I have a Devil versus the Knight of Cups. Yeah, I mean, that's what's going on. You're fighting the past and kind of maybe toxic behavior or very aggressive behavior, they just said. versus this kind of, loving knighthood coming in, and it's two extremes is how I feel. I feel like they're night and day, the difference between these individuals. Spirit saying to trust with this Hierophant that everything is going to work out somehow, some way. Everything is going to work out for the best. So there's a part of me that says, people are put in our life at different times for different reasons. And right now, you've got somebody who's on your side. You've got somebody who's standing by you, is what they said. So if it's not here yet, then you've got somebody coming in to help you, in some way. I have a guardian. Guard each other's hearts as precious treasures. I feel like it's not just guarding my heart or guarding your heart. I do feel like this person's very protective. I do feel like this person is, once they're in love with you, they're very protective of you. They're not going to let anybody, attack you or talk to you that way or disrespect you. There's something like that going on. I have a shield, finding protection and love. Yeah, you've got somebody. I'm going to say a knight in shining armor. Okay. Who is this? Because it's a knight in shining armor who's there's an incredible sense of, I'm coming in to provide and protect. Okay. I'm coming in to be by your side. I'm coming in to bring all this divine masculine energy into this connection. And maybe it's what you need. Maybe it's exactly what you need. Spirit always brings us what we need. It's amazing. They bring us the person that's like perfect match for us. Expression, words and messages. That's coming into me as just text messages, like constant support, constant, how are you doing? How are you doing today? What's going on? And if something's triggered you or something's upset you and you're like, this person's like, it's okay. Everything's going to be fine. We'll talk about it later, So I feel like they have a very calming energy on you. And I feel like it's somebody you can rely on and lean on a little bit. It has nothing to do with your strength. We all need that. We all need somebody to lean on, and they're going to lean on you when they need it. So, it's a sense of listening. Yeah, somebody that's going to listen. So this person could be a really good listener. They could be the feather. There's a feather jumping out, a white feather. Look for a white feather around you. Maybe a white feather will be a message that this person is near or, ready to come into your energy. Let's get some initials. Spirit, please share with me. I have the letter D, F. I have another D. I have an M. I have an O. Another O. Okay. I have a T, C, another T, X, the letter R. I have an H, an L, B, let's get one more of these, and I have an S. And then I have these letters, which are a first letter and a second letter of a first name or a last name, either you or them. So if you do have somebody in your mind, this could be a good confirmation. I have an L-I, E-M, M-A, I-S, K-A, E-V, J-E, E-D, L-O, and I have a B-A. Okay, so let's see what else Spirit has. Spirit, tell me anything else about this connection? What is it that you want? So I have this strong divine masculine energy that is very protective of you for some reason. You're not going to let anybody get near you or harm you in some way. Not that you're going to be like attacked, but even just disrespect. Okay, somebody disrespects you or has a tendency to disrespect you, I feel like something comes in. I have justice system. So it's probably somebody that you're divorced from. And maybe we're going back and forth with child issues, child custody issues. It's very hard. I have a courthouse. So maybe I'm really struggling with this particular situation. I have a main female, okay? Female, divine masculine, divine feminine. And then I have a family room. And I feel at home with you. This is where we hang out. We do a lot together. We spend a lot of time at home is how I feel. I feel like we, not that we're, completely homebodied, but we like to do things at home. We're perfectly comfortable doing things around the house and entertaining ourselves. We don't have to have these kind of grand affairs. I feel like we basically hang out in the family room. Like that's what we call it, the family room. Spirit, what else do you have? I have high honor. Okay, that's coming into me as military service. Higher ranked. It could be you, somebody in your family. I'm very concerned right now about possibly somebody in the service. I'm thinking about them. I have a journey. They could be far away. I have somebody on my mind that's far away. I have courtship. I want to take you. I want to be with you. Like this felt like a long courtship. I mean, courtship's a long old term, but I think we're going to be together for a long time, and I feel like we won't make it official for a while, and it could be for reasons. It could be health insurance. It could be the kids' benefits somehow. It's like it doesn't make sense. We're together. We know we're together. There's no reason for us to have a formal commitment at this stage because it would actually hurt us somehow. Sometimes being in a marriage helps, and sometimes it actually hurts people financially or income tax returns or things like that. So I've got a long-term relationship with this person, but not necessarily a marriage. Okay, so it could be a partnership. It could be we definitely love each other. We're not going anywhere. We live together. So we know who we are to each other. Spirit, please share with me. What is it that you need me to know? Let's say, has blue eyes. Okay. At least 1/3 of their body is covered in tattoos. Okay, so somebody who has some tattoos, that could be you, that could be them. I have enjoyed science and math. Maybe they're stronger in science and math than you were. Spirit just said that's obvious. Like maybe that's a joke between the two of you. That's obvious. Okay. Communicating their feelings comes easy for them. I do believe that. I do. I believe that they're very self-confident, starting with that very early feeling of the peacock. I do feel like they are, there's no insecurity here. They're an alpha male. Okay. I mean, I'm definitely going to say that. And they are a leader energy. They are a dominant energy. So that's their energy. Owns a dog. I feel like the dog is big. I feel like it's a bigger dog. Like it could be a mix, but like a Rottweiler, German Shepherd, Golden Retriever. I just feel like it's a bigger dog. They were raised by a single parent. Their birth year is an even number. It's a good one. And wears glasses. Okay, maybe they wear contact lenses also. Lives near you. That's good to know. Always, I don't want a long distance. That journey card, maybe you were questioning, are they long distance? No, they're not long distance then. Okay. So let's get some charms. Let's see what our charms are saying today. Let's grab our bowl. I got this beautiful bowl. It's got additional letters. It's got a little bit of everything. This bowl has a ton. There's probably 500 charms in here. All right, let's see. Let's go over here. Ooh, look at this. Look at this. Okay, how exciting. Okay. At least I'm excited. I hope you are. All right, I'm going to go with the letters first. I have the letter G. I have a I. Let's see. Life is a gift. Yeah. You know, sometimes you pick your battles, and you've got somebody that antagonizes you, and you just say, just can't do it anymore. You know, I gotta look at the joy in my life. I just can't let this person keep, coming, at me, and kind of ruining my, day, so to speak. I do feel like I have a child involved. I'm going to say that. It's like a tug of war with some parents going on. Let's see. Here's a dog. Okay, here's a little dog. What kind of dog is that? I don't know. It's cute though, isn't it? It's a little dog. So somebody has a dog. All right. What is this? All right, let's go with this for a second. I've got all this beach stuff happening. I've got a wheel for a big boat. I've got lobsters, and I've got beach chairs. So that feels like a summer vacation. That feels like, what is this over here? And a starfish. I feel like I'm planning in a flip-flop. I'm planning a summer vacation, whether I rent something like an Airbnb at the beach, or maybe I own a beach house. I travel to the beach on the weekends, but I feel like it's planning a summer vacation. I feel like it's something that I consistently do. Maybe it's like a family thing that we do. We rent a house, everybody goes there. So it just felt like a annual thing that I do, something like that. I have an Aries. I have a hourglass. That just came into me as the time doesn't matter. Like, we've decided we're together. We decided that we know who we are to each other. So it's not like I'm waiting for this person to go to the next level, or constantly waiting for, are they going to give me a ring or not? Are we ever going to get married or not? Like, I feel like we've put that behind us. We know who we are to each other. We're partners and life partners. I have a teapot. It came into me as sweet tea. So all I can think of is sweetened iced tea. Do people still drink that? So it felt like maybe it's like artificial sweetener, but it felt like I drink a lot of iced tea. Maybe it's their summer drink, or maybe it's their favorite drink. But it felt like it was sweetened. It felt like sugar or sweetener in it. So maybe that's somebody's main drink. I have a little flower here. Okay, I felt like May flowers. I feel like I just want to say May flowers blooming. I have, what is this over here? What is this? Pair of pants with a heart on it. Okay, divine masculine again with the pants, I feel. I mean, I know women wear pants, but it just came, there's a lot of divine masculine energy for some reason in this reading. It could be a really strong alpha male. I have a circus tent. Okay, not my monkeys, not my circus, right? So we're trying to stay away from the circus that's in the drama that somebody else causes in our lives. And it might not be on your side. It might be on their side. It could be an ex on their side, like a crazy ex-wife, you know, something like that, ex-husband. But it's not my circus. It's not my drama. So I think that we're both really working on kind of staying out of it, like not even allowing this person to get under our skin, living our own dreams, okay, living our own lives, basically. And then here's this Cupid. You know, I'm not a big revenge person, of course. I'm not a big, you know, payback. Karma takes care of itself, right? So just look at these kind of like two little Cupids, you know, love. The best thing that you can do is be happy, okay? So that's the payback. That's the karma. They see you happy. They see you living a full life. They see you sharing a life with somebody that they wish they had with you, or they weren't able to have with you because they couldn't, you know, show up in it. So it's a feeling of don't worry about what anybody else is doing, and you guys just share a beautiful life together. I have a swan, a black swan. I'm going to go with I'm not like anybody in my family. That could be you. Maybe you're totally different, like you don't look like your siblings, or your personality is like totally different from your siblings. And maybe it's, you know, I feel like I'm the black sheep of the family. I feel like I'm the black swan of the family, you know, so a little bit of either you say it about yourself or your partner says it about you, like, you are not like your family. Like, what is going on? So there's something going on with that. Maybe you choose to not be like your family. Maybe that's really important to you to not be like your family. And I have a little music. Okay, this feels like a romantic evening and a celebration. So I have a little music note here, and I have a bottle of champagne. So we are celebrating something. It feels like we always celebrate anniversaries. Maybe we're really good at the same day each month. Like we go on a date, like our first date was on the 8th of March. So on April 8th, we go on a date, and the 8th of March, April, May, on and on is our date night, because that's the day of the month that we met, you know. So maybe there's something like that we do, but it feels like they're saying pop the cork. Pop the cork with the champagne. Time to celebrate. Maybe we have something big to celebrate. Maybe we both like champagne, you know, something like that. Maybe somebody's divorce went through and we're going to celebrate so that because we're together. All right, so here we go. Look at this beautiful tray of charms. I love my charms. All right, let's see what else they have. Let's see other messages, Spirit. What do you need us to know at this time? What is important? What's around us? I have a 7 of Pentacles. I have a 6 of Swords. I have a Knight of Pentacles. And I have a 3 of Wands. I do feel wholeheartedly that we're both working really hard at moving on for our own health and our own future. Okay. I feel like we're helping each other with that. I feel like we are constantly reminding each other that all that matters is the two of us. All that matters is what we decide and what we do. So we're in it together, Spirit's saying it. Okay. So I like that. Whatever it is, we're in it together. So it must be, you know, a situation, or it is something that we got to deal with. It's not forever. Spirit just said, you know, kids, if it's kids grow. You know, at some stage, you don't have to, you know, talk to the other parent all the time. So something like that. I have a 10 of Cups. All that matters is our happiness. They're saying that this divine masculine takes the lead. It's a true alpha. It really is. It's this divine masculine takes the lead, and you're fine with that. That's okay. You know, it doesn't mean they're controlling you. It doesn't mean that. It means that they kind of take the initiative. They take initiative on, you know, just getting things done or doing things or coordinating things. You know, and to make things happen. But it helps, and it makes us both kind of a happier life. So they could be really good at like problem solving or putting out fires or getting projects done, you know, good stuff. 6 of Cups, 8 of Swords, and a 9 of Swords. So I'm going to say this is something I'm worried. I'm trying to work on. As I'm trying to let go of I want to say thinking. I'm going to say I'm trying to let go of overthinking, overanalyzing, worrying about what's going to happen next, worrying about things that haven't happened yet, something like that. So that could be something that you're working on. I feel like Spirit has sent you this beautiful soulmate energy that is truly balancing you and truly teaching you that all we have to worry about is ourselves, and that we can create a life of happiness. And they're just trying to keep you thinking that, you know, all that matters is what we do. All that matters is what we get to choose our own life. We get to choose how we live our life, how we, where we live. We get to choose who our friends are. We get to choose what we do with our time. It's nobody else's business, you know? So I feel like this person really keeps you in that energy. Like, just focus on us. Nothing else really matters. As long as we have each other, we're going to be okay. And so as far as being a very strong divine masculine, if they're using that divine masculine energy positively, to be that leader and be that confidence, it's only going to benefit you. It's only going to help, you know, it's going to help the relationship, because then you'll bring in this beautiful, loving, nurturing, divine feminine energy, and you'll somehow find this balance. So that feels nice. Okay. And it doesn't matter whether you're male, female. We all know that everybody has divine masculine and divine feminine energy. So this has nothing to do with you only or with, I don't care if it's a male-male relationship, female-female, or male-female. It doesn't matter. We're just talking about the energy and how we're balancing each other. So you guys know that about me. Okay, so let's see what feelings are. Let's see what they want to say. What do they want us to know? I like the energy. I do. I like this knight in shining armor. Wouldn't it be nice to, if it's not in your life, we'll claim it. Claim the knight. Claim the person who, you know, wants to provide and protect. You know, that wants to be there for you, basically, wants to be by your side. That's what life is about, sharing life with somebody. I still have trust issues. Please help me heal. I do feel like this person's been put in your life to help you with this. I do. And that's okay. There's a sense of, like I said, I felt like I was texting and I had a lot on my mind. And this person, within like 4 words or less, can calm you down, and like the rest of your day is okay. You know, so there's just this beautiful calmness that comes into you when you either hear their voice or some kind of communication. I'm really attracted to you. I've been thinking about what you've said, and your words mean something to me. I'm listening, they said earlier. I am scared you will reject me. No, I'm worrying about the unknown, they said a minute ago. I'm worrying about something that hasn't happened yet. Sometimes when we have something really, really good, our first fear is it's going to be taken away from us. And I think that we have to switch that, and we have to say, I have something really, really good. Thank you, God. You know, I'm happy. I've never felt this way before. I want you to enjoy it. I want you to enjoy it. When it arrives, when it's here, if it's here, I want you to enjoy that I've never felt this way before. I want to thank Spirit for these messages today. I want to thank you all for being here always. And if you're new to my channel, please remember to hit that like, subscribe, ring that notification bell. Comment below, claim it, own it, it's yours. If you'd like to book a private reading with me, please visit my website, kathymamolen.psychicmedium.com. I have 2 other YouTube channels. I'll put the links in the description. I hope you enjoyed your reading today for April, May, June, and we'll see you all again real soon.